Aquarius, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. Okay. We're not going to take that because two other people have gotten it. One card for Aquarius, please. Retreat. Green calcite. Mountain and number 24. That makes sense why that I am presence card wanted to come up. Yeah. Look, as simple as I can make it, Aquarius, you need a vacation or you need some time off. You need some time to yourself. You need alone time. You need to retreat. Into the mountain, go into hermit mode, go on a self-discovery mission, or you might be being asked to consider retreating from a situation, backing off, right? Letting it breathe a little bit. Let's see what else comes up for Aquarius. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. That's the thing. We don't normally think of self-esteem as something that can benefit others, but it can. It can benefit others not only in, do as I say, not as I do, but it can also, well, as I do. I'm tripping over my words while I'm doing these readings this week. Self-esteem can help others by showing them that if you can do it, so can they, right? That's what I want to say. Better way of saying it. But self-esteem obviously helps you, right? You don't feel so worried. You don't feel so stressed. You feel more confident. So yeah, how's your self-esteem? Maybe it's about needing that time to yourself to work on self-esteem and confidence, but let's see what the tarot has to say. Four of Earth, insecurity. Oh no, wait, that's not the insecurities card. That's the security card. All right, there's another card in here that says insecurities, but it is a card of lack. Six of Earth, breakthrough. One more for Aquarius, please. Mother of Earth. Okay. Hermit on the bottom. I already said that. That's why you have that mountain archetype out on the table. Okay. You need to mother yourself, really. You need to care for yourself, nurture yourself. You need to really blanket yourself in love. And I know that sounds very foo-foo and very cliche and very, vague, but give yourself some love and some kindness and some nurturing. Pamper yourself. It really is a week of self-love and self-care. What are your go-tos for self-care? Do you do anything? Do you have any practices or any techniques in place where you take care of yourself, where you give yourself the time and the space to be with just you, right? You're going through a breakthrough with that this week. Maybe you live a life where you're always around other people. You're constantly having to, satisfy other people. Maybe you're always in a place of, why am I always the people pleaser? And you're deciding this week, nah, that's it. You're getting some alone time, whatever it is. That's the breakthrough. That's the breakthrough. The balance has been imbalanced because it's been given to others too much and not to yourself. And this week, you're starting to give to yourself more. Four of Earth. So, repletion. Okay. And bravery. Feeling satisfied. Feeling... And I feel like this bravery, like this courage comes in with saying, this is what makes me happy, right? This is the Ten of Cups, your ultimate wish fulfillment, your ultimate happiness right here. This is what fills me up. And I know that it says repletion, but you could also take it as replenishment. What feeds you as well. What fills your cup up. What's this breakthrough about? For Aquarius. Equilibrium. Again, balance. Balance of give and take. It's been imbalanced this whole time. It's been too out of whack. The scale is tipping away from you. It needs to tip more towards you. Mother of Earth. Which also, by the way, going back to this, if the scale has been out of whack, that means that the equilibrium's been off, meaning that it's also being given to too many relationships in your life, right? That in the relation, or maybe just one very important relationship, it's been always about pleasing the other person or giving to the other person, but not enough about you, which I know I kind of already touched on, but I'm just retouching on it. Now, strength is clarifying Mother of Earth. Two cards kind of giving off the same energy, right? the mother archetype and the child archetype, loving the inner child, right? Loving yourself. If you have children, just spend more time with your children. Maybe that's what this is about. If you have children, but you have been doing things 24/7 because you're a mother or father or caretaker or whatever, and like all you've ever done is take care of them, like why, what about you though? Where's the time for you, right? Where's self-care time? Because that is very important, especially with a child, right? It's funny because I said the thing about do as I say, not as I do. Children are quick learners. They don't act like it, but they are. They're quick learners, and they will do exactly as they see. So if you are always busting your balls off, right, and working 80 hours a week, and you're never around the kid, or you're so worried about making sure that they're taken care of financially, that or maybe you're alone and you have to work 3 jobs or whatever. I'm getting like this whole energy of remembering that children will follow what we do and what we say. So if we're not taking care of ourselves, then they're going to do the same thing. Guaranteed, right? So there is that. But as a general message here for every Aquarian watching right now, in order to regain your strength, you need to retreat, you need to recover, you need to recoup, you need to go on a respite period, okay? You need some time alone. You need to also work on that courage, that bravery, that self-esteem, that confidence to do that, and to feel good about doing that, not to feel like you're doing something wrong or to feel like it's bad, like it's a bad thing for you to take time, right? I hope this helped. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one.